Dogs are social animals who thrive on routine and companionship. Life in a shelter can be incredibly stressful for them. The unfamiliar environment, lack of personal space, and constant noise contribute to anxiety and fear in many dogs. Dogs in shelters often exhibit stress-related behaviors like excessive barking, pacing, and destructive chewing. Some dogs become withdrawn, losing their appetite and showing little interest in their surroundings. Prolonged stress can negatively impact their physical health and make it harder for them to adjust to a new home. Understanding and mitigating these stress responses is crucial for improving the well-being of shelter dogs. The ketogenic diet has gained popularity for its potential benefits in managing various health conditions in humans, and now, researchers are exploring its effects on dogs. In a recent study, a group of shelter dogs were gradually transitioned from their regular diet to a carefully formulated ketogenic diet. The transition was monitored closely to ensure the dogs adapted well to the new food. During the study, researchers observed the dogs' behavior and collected data on their cortisol levels, a key indicator of stress in animals. The initial findings were intriguing, suggesting that a ketogenic diet could positively influence behavior and stress levels in shelter dogs. However, further research is needed to understand the long-term effects and potential risks. Cortisol, often called the stress hormone, plays a vital role in a dog's response to stressful situations. When a dog perceives a threat, their body releases cortisol, preparing them to fight or flee. While this response is essential for survival in the wild, chronically elevated cortisol levels due to prolonged stress can harm a dog's physical and mental health. In the ketogenic diet study, researchers observed a notable decrease in cortisol levels in the dogs after they transitioned to the new diet. This finding suggests that the ketogenic diet may help regulate the stress response in dogs, promoting a calmer demeanor. However, it is essential to acknowledge that cortisol levels can fluctuate due to various factors, and more research is needed to determine the long-term impact of a ketogenic diet on stress hormones in dogs. Beyond the physiological changes observed through cortisol levels, the study also documented notable shifts in the dog's behavior after switching to the ketogenic diet. One of the most significant changes was a reduction in barking, a common stress response in shelter environments. The dogs on the ketogenic diet barked less frequently and for shorter durations, indicating a decrease in anxiety and frustration. Moreover, the dogs exhibited increased calmness and focus, engaging more positively with shelter staff and volunteers. They appeared more relaxed during walks and playtime, suggesting an overall improvement in their emotional well-being. While these behavioral changes are encouraging, it's important to note that individual responses to dietary changes can vary. Further research is needed to understand which dogs might benefit most from a ketogenic diet and to rule out other factors that could have influenced the observed behavioral changes. The initial findings of the ketogenic diet study offer a glimmer of hope for improving the lives of shelter dogs struggling with stress and anxiety. The potential benefits, such as reduced cortisol levels, decreased barking, and increased calmness, suggest that dietary interventions could play a crucial role in promoting the well-being of dogs in shelters and helping them transition more smoothly into loving homes. However, it is crucial to approach these findings with cautious optimism. More research is needed to determine the long-term effects of ketogenic diets on dogs and to assess any potential risks. Additionally, while dietary changes can be beneficial, they should be implemented in conjunction with other proven methods for reducing stress in shelter dogs, such as enrichment programs, behavioral training, and creating a calmer shelter environment. While the preliminary findings of the ketogenic diet study are promising, further research is needed to explore its full potential and address ethical considerations surrounding dietary interventions in animal care. Larger-scale studies with diverse dog populations are crucial to validate the initial findings and determine the long-term effects of ketogenic diets on dogs' physical and mental health. Additionally, research should explore the potential risks associated with long-term adherence to a ketogenic diet in dogs and establish clear guidelines for its safe implementation. Ethical considerations must guide any decisions about implementing dietary changes in shelter environments. A veterinarian should always be consulted to assess individual dogs' needs and ensure the diet is appropriately formulated and monitored. Finally, While dietary interventions can be a valuable tool, they should never overshadow the importance of providing dogs with basic needs, such as a safe, clean environment, regular exercise, and mental stimulation, all of which are crucial for their overall well-being.